Hey YouTubers, this is Richard back with you, and today I'm going to showcase my brand new Gravekeeper's deck profile for the 2014 format, Legacy of the Valiant. And so let's get right into it. Starting off with my monsters, we got 3 Commandant as people like to call them. I like Commandant also. I'm running 3 Spies. That is to search almost any Gravekeeper monster to special summon when it flips. I'm running 3 of the brand new card, the Heretic. I had it at 2, but I added the 3rd one just because that card is too good. I'm running 3 Gravekeeper Recruiters. That's to search any Gravekeeper monster except Spy. I'm going to be running 2 Gravekeeper Descendants, 1 Gravekeeper Assailant, and 1 of the Gravekeeper's Shaman. That is to protect my Necro Valley and really put a lock on the field. That's it for my monsters. That's 16 monsters. Now, going into my spells, obviously I'm going to have 3 Necro Valley, followed by 2 of the Gravekeeper's Stell, and 1 Royal Tribute. They call this the Gravekeeper's Pyramid or the Royal Pyramid. Then I'm going to be playing 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, 2 Pots of Duality, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book of Moon, and one of the 2 signature texts of this deck. I'm going to be playing 1 Magical Dimension. That targets a spellcaster monster I control. It tributes it. I can special summon a spellcaster from my hand and destroy a face-up monster on my opponent's side of the field. Or no, it doesn't even have to be face-up. I can destroy any monster on my opponent's side of the field. This is quick play and works for me because all Gravekeepers are spellcasters, and I can use this with the Recruiter or the Spy to get rid of problem monsters, and even on my opponent's turn. Next is my trap lineup. And I'm going to be running 1 Rite of Spirit. This adds speed to the deck. It special summons a Gravekeeper from the graveyard. If I had the room, I would run this card at 2. I'm running 2 Imperial Tombs of the Necro Valley. 3, I think, is just a little too slow. There are a lot of other trap options. 2 Mirror Forces. 2 Fiendish Chains. These are really hard to get around, and if they do get around it, they have to use resources or XYZ, and I'm perfectly ready to stop those kinds of things. I'm running 1 Starlight Road, 1 Black Horn of Heaven, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device, 1 Solemn Warning, and the second signature tech of this deck profile is going to be a Dimension Slice. What this card does is when a special summon happens on my side of the field, I can use this trap to banish a face-up monster my opponent controls. Take note, that does not mean it's destroyed. It banishes, and hardly any monsters can avoid this. And if I special summon an XYZ monster to use this card, I can use this card on the same turn that it was set, and it is very, very powerful sometimes. That's it for my main deck. It totals out to 43 cards. It's a little heavy. I might take out that 3rd Recruiter again to get it back down to 32, or 42 rather, but here's my extra deck coming up. And my extra deck's going to start with 1 Stardust Dragon, obviously for the Starlight Road effect. Then secondly, Ally of Justice, Catastor. I run this because I use an Effect Veiler on my side deck. And I have the number 101 Silent Honor Arc, probably the best monster in the extra deck. It is a Legacy of the Valiant card, generic level 4, that can eat. It pretty much eats a special summon monster on my opponent's side of the field if it can get its effect off, which isn't terribly hard to do. I'm running 2 Master Key Beetles. This is to protect my Necro Valley and my Shaman. 1 Gymnite Pearl. 1 Gaga Cowboy. 1 Diamond Direwolf. Both of these cards just are very useful, generic level 4s. Diamond Direwolf can blow itself up to blow up another card. I like to call it a time bomb. And the Gaga wins games. The Photon Pap. Evil Swarm Nightmare. Super good dark monster. The number 39 Utopia. The number 85 Crazy Box. This is for when my opponent tries to play Skill Drains and Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors on me. 1 Black Hornet Heaven, 1 Maystroke, and 1 Steel Swarm Roach for a full 15 card extra deck. Next is going to be my side deck. And in my side deck, I'm going to be running 1 Forbidden Lance, 1 Wonder Wand, 1 Spellbook of Wisdom, 2 Lightning Prism Mirrors. However, one of these is going to be traded out for a Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. 2 Deck Devastation Viruses. One of these is going to be traded out for a Book of Tayu. 2 Fossil Dynas. An Effect Veiler. Thunder King Ryo. Gravekeeper's Oracle. Gravekeeper's Nobleman. A Gravekeeper's Watcher. And Overworked. This is for Fire Fist. I know it can hurt me, but if you use it right, it can really help you out in a pinch. And that is it for my latest deck profile for the Gravekeeper's archetype. Please comment below and tell me what you think, and post any suggestions you might have. I'd also love to see a video response from you guys with your Gravekeeper deck profiles. This is Richard, signing off.